I bought like a 5-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids, and they lasted me like
Yeah, I still have.
over
We had to throw
a
that
year.
bag away. Like we didn't even get like halfway through it.
Yeah. I was like, because I'd be playing computer games, and it's like just. Yeah, it's
You
good.
open
It's
the bag.
good. Yeah, I got like a huge bag, and I just feel like I never put a dent
Speaking
in it.
of,
You open the bag a
wait,
little more, your
Did I
cat's in
show
there.
y'all?
I showed y'all.
I showed him. There it is.
You speaking riddles, son.
A Sour Patch cereal coming out.
Oh, yeah, I
Sour
saw
Patch
that.
Kids, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I saw that.
You're gonna
Out of
buy
hand.
3 boxes. Where's our Mario cereal?
You don't need to.
it's in the
know.
closet upstairs.
Did you sell it
It's,
all?
I got a banana box full of it, including the variant they released.
Okay.
The variant stays.
I invested in that stock, and
Yeah, you got two boxes?
2 boxes. I'm very proud to see it come into fruition.
They expired last month. October 2018 was their expiration date.
That's fine. Hey, teachers.
Leave
that
those
cereal
kids
alone. Leave that cereal alone.
The cereal's always getting into my pantry.
All right.
Just a
So-
whole colorful cast.
I don't know who I am today.
Do you ever
know?
Who are you?
I'm full.
It's time for your... Hold on. You got to ask yourself the important questions. Who are you? And what is it you want to do?
I'm full, and I want to stay full.
Wow.
All right.
That's a life goal.
He just wants to stay in a constant state of full. That's not good.
I want to be never hungry.
I feel like a bunch of Africans agree too. with that.
I mean, there's other countries that are hungry.
Yeah, but Black Panther taught me a lot of things about Africa
That one little small wealthy state that nobody knows about.
that wouldn't sustain itself. Also,
Yeah, they do good for themselves.
that it wouldn't. Like, no, it wouldn't sustain it. Like that's not how economics work.
They don't abide by your economics.
It's not my
teachers,
economics.
leave those Amish alone.
So I'm full. Who are you? Who's everybody else here?
We're skipping stuff.
All right. Okay. Hi. I'm Jazzy J.
What are we doing?
We're recording our 20th podcast episode.
That's all right.
Oh.
For On the Off Topic.
That's why you clicked on the video.
That's why you clicked on it.
I thought it was spam.
I thought it was clickbait.
I'm unfortunately still John. We have a 4th person again.
Who are you?
Is this for the 4th time?
Me again?
Like a
For
I'm
him,
like for 4th person
Yeah,
for the
I think
4th
so.
time?
I guess. I don't know.
New persona. I'm Earwax Jackson.
Okay.
Earwax Jackson.
I feel like that's me for like past 3 weeks, but all right.
I feel like when we
That
eventually
was like
do...
a month and a half. It was like, I can't hear out this ear, yet you sit on the wrong side of me, so you can't hear me.
Tyler,
What?
I remember something. I just want to talk
I
about
remember
it.
something too.
I just want to talk about
I
it.
always
okay?
talk about it.
And
Also.
I want you to know that you and I both went through this, but with different parents, all right? I walked into the living room one time, and you were laying in your mom's lap with a towel, and she was
Getting
treating your
that
ears
shit
with,
out. I know
with
what you're saying.
peroxide. I want you to know my mom had me do the same thing, and I hated it. I hated it every time because it tickled, and it just made me wince.
Just hydrogen
What?
peroxide.
What were y'all doing?
You use it in your ear.
You basically
and
pour warm water or something in your ear.
See,
Yeah.
I've never had to do that because despite what doctors say, I fervorously use Q-tips.
No, even on top of that, it really does. You may surprise
I was
yourself.
going to say, if you
No,
use Q-tips too much, it's actually
Every
bad.
time I'm in the bathroom.
I'm just saying.
Every waking time I'm in the bathroom.
I'm just telling
how
you,
Is that
many
only your
times a
home
day?
bathroom? or-
At least twice a day.
If you keep pressing in there, you may not be hurting your eardrums, but you are compacting it.
Yeah, and they can,
It feels really fucking good.
You do this one time, I swear, Justin, it may change your life. Now, I think I would enjoy it.
Nitty
When I was
pot?
younger, I didn't appreciate it.
See,
No,
here's the thing though. I'm not gonna do that.
let me do it.
No.
We'll do it next podcast.
he's gonna
Live on air.
Yeah.
he's gonna penetrate your ear.
What if you get in there and nothing comes out? Like it's clean as a whistle.
That's awesome for you, but I don't believe that.
It
I
is.
just don't expect
It
it.
is.
I don't expect it.
I don't make a lot of earwax.
Can we burn these wrappers?
No.
Dang.
Plastic.
Why?
You got more of these up there?
Yes.
Can I get one?
Yeah.
Ghost Man on third.
Ghost man on base. See, Chad's full of shit. Like he really thinks he's walking away. He can't defend
Literally and
himself.
figuratively.
I'm just not gonna fucking have a lot of earwax. I know me and I know my ears better than anybody here could.
I take a lot of hot showers, so I assume that's why I didn't have the problem.
I take a
I
lot
take
of
hot showers.
I don't...
I once jumped in a fire. That might help it. Probably melt it a lot.
Jumping in the fire.
It's still
I just shoot
continuously melting
flames
that
down
way.
my eardrums.
No.
John, clean out your goddamn fridge. It stinks.
There's one time. Oh, it's probably our stir fry.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
You don't like stir fry?
I'm sweating.
Our fucking. Now, there's one time I was like preteens. I was at a buddy's house and they had a bonfire, and one kid we were jumping over the fire. One kid did slip and fall in the thing, and he had to immediately like get up and go. And it's just like, well, fuck. I guess we gotta stop that.
Yeah.
So you know.
No, he's out of the game.
Rest in peace, Jimmy.
Jimmy win. No.
Jimmy wins.
Slim Jimmy.
You know, we got a lot to talk about, but I think we need to go back to the very first topic we ever talked about.
Boats and hose.
That fucking beanie, Tyler.
That was not the first topic.
If you have never seen Tyler in real life, you would know he wears a fucking Venture Brothers
beanie.
John gave Tyler a $7
It's just
Venture
so
Brothers
bad.
beanie that he has worn every damn day or every time he goes outside or drives or wakes up.
Every evening
walks-
/ night, even though it's in Georgia, it's summer.
It's his
he'll wear
identity
the
now.
beanie.
He just need
I don't like my hair.
get a haircut.
Your hair is
I don't
cute,
like it with
though.
or without the haircut.
Your
What
hair
the-
is
what-
cute. His hair is handsome. It could be handsome. Just
You
don't
want-
get the bowl cut.
Yeah, you really get bowl cut.
All right, no, keep it off for a minute. Fluff it up.
Yeah,
Fluff
like
it up.
like your hair. It looks.
You remember?
Your hair looks a lot better than it
You
used
remember,
to.
remember when me and Taylor spiked it
What
up?
is
You
that?
remember?
Your
That was a
hair
good
look-
night for you.
But please
I
tell me
was
that.
drunk. Of
It
course
was
it was
a
a good night.
But that's a good evolution of your hair. Your high school haircut was terrible.
Yeah.
Like
Listen.
I swear to God, I'd defend you on a daily basis because that haircut.
yeah, yeah.
Just let me beat him up. Just let me beat.
There was one time,
Justin and I got into fights that you didn't know about.
God damn it, Patrick was talking shit. He's like,
More?
I don't give a. He's never here.
He'll never listen to this shit.
He was like, he's like, no, he didn't say that. Fucking who's a popular kid? Fucking Blake Schaus was like, he's like, you know, I'd hang out with Tyler, but it's that fucking hair. And I was like, have you ever looked beyond the hair, man? Maybe you'd see like a guy who's worth something.
No.
But then as I was talking, I went on this huge rift, and I went, Tyler also is a big asshole to me. So it's like, but I still threw that first punch against Blake. I got along with Blake. Like,
I'm pretty sure I had to defend you against DeGrandes one time. He was like, "Who's that boy you hang out with the bowl cut?" He couldn't remember your name.
That's fine.
he hated you.
He said, "Who's the boy with the bowl cut that sleeps?"
You think DeGrandis should be on the podcast one day?
Oh yeah, let's get him in here.
I really feel like DeGrandis.
I have his
DeGrandis.
address.
Who?
He has his address.
The grab bag?
DeGrandis. You never know what you're gonna get with him. The grab bag. That sounds like something you would have said in his class, and he's like, "Is that supposed to be a mild
Yeah.
insult?"
You never know what you're gonna get to grab that.
And he's gonna say, "You know what? You got to summer school." Like, you know, boom.
And
I
I'm
ain't
disappointed in your beanie choices. Okay.
He says that. What if he really walked in? I imagine him walking down the stairs in a leather jacket, aviator glasses on. He looks at Tyler's beanie, and he just walks away. He sees himself out.
Why are you wearing 80s?
He's wearing really good jeans. Like, he really thinks he's hot shit.
But still wearing the sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish he would just sit on top of the table with his leg over the
It
other one.
wobbles.
Wobble, baby, wobble. John, do you got any high school teachers? This is like 2 episodes in a row we talked about high school. Or
Involving high
Childhood.
school.
Let's beat up church kids and also our high school friends.
That
So-
sounds like fun.
so, like,
You didn't hear the
do you have any
podcast, did
teachers you want on the podcast?
Any
Professors?
teachers?
Yeah. Professor McGonagall, I'd have on her. I'd hit on her.
Probably not.
For real? There's none that really, like,
No.
latched out to you and, like, grabbed you in a dark alley?
Ouch.
No. No. Oof. I mean, pretty much
The
through,
wink noise.
between middle school and high school, it's like I never had like repeat teachers, so it's like I didn't. It was kind of just like, okay, look, I have 6 new teachers or 8 new teachers this year.
But there's never
Don't
one
care.
that you took a liking to?
Or
No.
stood out.
Wait,
Did they hate you?
you mean like 6 new teachers a year or 6 new teachers in one class? Like you walked into geometry and they had 6 teachers?
I'm Miss Tanner. I'm the mean one.
yeah.
One for each emotion. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm cool. You can just call me Dave.
Hey, Dave, he said, don't call me Dave. In the middle of when he's around the other teachers, he will not let you call him Dave.
Probably the only
He never told us his last name.
one I actually had anything with was actually Coach Rubin. That was just because it was soccer.
And you contacted him about me talking about suicidal thoughts.
Yes.
Good job.
I was worried.
Good job, man.
He was worried,
You were fucking too late. I just faded away as a ghost.
but somehow he's here.
Little ghost boy,
Just
come
fades
back,
away,
ghost.
sitting in the class. I'm not really here.
What if I faded out and faded back in? Like, I can still be here though. Like, it's not a big deal. I'm
You're-
just dead.
You're a gloating ghost.
You're just haunting all of us.
Every time we've ever been in danger, I never really was. When we were in the river and we saw that alligator, I was like, we need to leave. I was worried about you two. Really,
That makes
truly,
sense.
Tyler was cool
Your
with...
clothes were not wet when we got out of the water because his clothes were ethereal. They
Yeah.
weren't there.
Why do you think I'm always on my cell phone?
I
I got
like-
unlimited data.
You were with us, right?
That time, but the first time we saw the alligator, it was like the day before
Not-
you, me, and Tyler went.
Not
Yeah.
seeing the alligator, but
And we
we
saw-
went down when the river was flooded, and we actually went
Hit
down
a
the
tree.
river.
Well, it was like earlier that week. We saw a gator,
You suck.
and it was kind of if I remember, it was a baby gator. And me and Chad are like, we need to get the hell out of here because
Yeah.
if there's a baby around here, there's a mama. And Tyler's like, we're fine. And it's like, nope, Tyler. Like, if we even like,
It's not even about just the one baby. It's like they don't spread out that far from each other in a still water area like that. Like they'd be everywhere.
there could have been a gator like
they
5
would
feet
be
from us.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Now the mom will lay the eggs and then leave them. Traditionally, you won't see the
Oh.
mom around where the babies are.
Yeah.
They may come back once in a while to check on them,
Yeah.
but
They got stuff to do.
yeah,
Like
they got
eat.
taxes, they got shopping, PTA meetings.
These are their first kids.
So you think they won't be a part of the PTA?
No.
These are disorganized
No, that's the
alligators.
exact opposite. Usually parents are
Yeah.
really involved in the first kid.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying like why is that already part of PTA meetings when their kids aren't even born
Yeah,
yet?
that's when you get to kid 3. They're like, ugh, I just can't. I'm so tired of Miss Campbell. I cannot deal with her
Yeah.
at these PTA meetings.
Because then you got like, I had your sister. I had that a few times. Like, I had your sister. And I'm just like, well, you know what? I'm not my sister. I'm me.
Off topic, but I was talking to. We were talking to Taylor on the phone earlier because we were coming back and she wanted to.
Get it on.
No. No. She wanted to talk about something with Lori.
While giving you a handy.
No. Anyway, we were on the way home and she said that she stopped into a gas station and she was
Pulled it
paying
up.
at the cashier. She's paying at the desk
Pulled
or
out the
whatever.
money.
And some guy was like,
tell his fucking
some guy was like, "Hey, girl," and then she turned around. Nobody responded to her looking around, so she went back to looking at the cashier. And he was like, "Hey, girl, I know you." And
that old classic
was-
line.
it was some old man in the back of the store. I don't know what he was even doing, if he was shopping or just sitting there or something. But he said, "I know you. I know where you went to high school." And then she was like, "How do you know that?" And he's like, I was a coach at your old high school."
You're
And he
just sitting in this
he
gas
was just-
station.
Okay, so he possibly a once well-respected member of the community, you know,
How the mighty
high
have
school
fallen.
coach, and he's hanging out in this gas station just hitting on girls that used to go to the school that he taught at.
That's goals right
That's
there.
cool. I thought about it, and her mom agreed. Like, he probably thought that she was cute in high school, and because she was a student, he couldn't make a move. Then she just wanders on into the gas station later in life when he's no longer at the school. He's like, "Hey, girl.
Now it's time.
Hey, girl. Time to strike."
I will say I know for a fact if you were to date a teacher, you can't date them till the August after you graduate because they're. I don't want to give out names, but there was.
Really? There's like a 3 to 4 month period.
Waiting.
Yeah,
period.
just because you're 18 and no longer affiliated, they can't until it's the next school year. At least that's what one of the coaches told us. Because we had an assistant coach in soccer. See, if Reed were here, he'd know what I was talking about. But we had a guy that really was like trying to ask one of the assistant coaches because she was fresh out of college. You know, just she was like assistant teacher. Like, you know, like they got to do like a couple semesters of that. And so like she was just the assistant coach because she was a. I don't want to say who's.
Yeah,
But anyways,
Okay, but it's like within the realms, like,
But he
okay,
was-
there's a 2 to 3 year difference, maybe.
Well, she doesn't want to date him, but she was worried about that because like he was pretty much like as a joke, will you go to prom with me? Because like she was, and she's like no, and then like he was like seriously, why don't you go to prom with me? And then like the coach was like she can't go on a date with you, she can't talk to you like this or that until the August after you graduate. And so the kid was like. He really took it as like I guess I had to look it up because I guess she's considering it. Like he was like, but I think that was just that one coach is just like trying to shut it down. So I have no idea if that's true.
I assume it's like, okay,
He had been
put a buffer. That way it's like, no, I'm not dealing with you
Yeah.
until after the summer.
but I will say it was the assistant coach that you saw a little something of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because no, she was no longer. She actually got a job at the school by the time we were seniors, if I remember correctly. Miss Araka.
Okay.
Araka. That's not her name, Tom.
I know.
That's not good.
That's not her name. That's not her name.
It's easier with no pants.
It's
Yeah.
easier with no
Just
trance.
What if you had said that and we all just spaced out and you couldn't talk to us anymore?
What?
Just dazed. I'd probably
He starts just drooling, just pouring drool.
I'd put like I'd put
Tyler's
6
hair
butterscotch
falls
in
out.
each of your mouths.
I don't have to worry about it then.
Tyler's hair just falls out after you did that. He goes into a deep coma.
That would be one of your Horcruxes, Tyler. That beanie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Absolutely.
my falling out hair.
It definitely would.
And a tart 10 bottle.
that fucking Adidas sweatshirt, wherever it is, it still has a piece of him, like that Adidas hoodie, not sweatshirt.
I don't know where that bitch was.
The prism in itself would have been a fucking Horcrux.
Your old computer.
Yeah. Sliver foul somehow. That'd be an easy one to get rid of. Delete.
Yeah. Got him.
God damn, that's easy.
The computer just goes up in black flames.
Oh! Blizzard would be like, we had no idea what the fuck that. We never programmed that.
They see it on their end, like it pops up as a server-wide issue.
Yeah, everybody, I saw it.
Like, they get big X's flashing on their screens.
Oh, shit.
Horcrux destroyed.
They call NASA. What the fuck was that? We don't know. We were going to ask you.
Did y'all see we're going back to the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
exciting.
have announced we were planning to go back to the moon.
That's exciting.
What do you think they're going to find there?
Rocks.
Moon rocks.
At this point, probably a Wendy's.
Moon dust.
We gotta industrialize up there.
Can I
Hi, welcome to Wendy's.
Can I get a junior bacon cheeseburger? Mm-mm.
We're waiting on a truck. How soon for the truck? Half a year.
It's supposed to be you. Like
Yeah.
that's what they're
They
trying to get
didn't
back.
tell you?
Lachelle's just sitting up there, she's leaning against the window, just
Leans
the
back,
second customer this year. Like
Yeah.
she is pissed. Like,
texting away.
She gets paid like $20,000 a week.
what do y'all got? Chili.
Yeah.
That
Can I
guy
get-
freshly made
They
shit.
I
they
get a
used up
shake?
so many patties that we just gotta constantly redo the chili with it.
No.
Oh, ironically, up there, the shake machine always works.
Yeah.
Never down.
But McDonald's like, yeah, fryers are down. Can't
Yeah.
make fries, but we can make you ice cream.
It's 5 p.m. on a Wednesday. McDonald's like, ice cream's down. You tell me.
Nobody in this establishment.
Nobody can
That's just
fix
what they
it.
said. I read a thing where like the
They
people
clean it.
Yeah. Well, no. The person on Reddit just pretty much said if it's late at night, yeah, they cleaned it and they don't want to feel like doing it.
Yeah.
But it's like if it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, what the fuck, like. And sometimes they're just too busy, and it's like they really only tell you that in the drive-through because there's no way you can. I mean, you
I
can.
can't verify that.
Yeah, like I mean, you could go in.
Let me in. I go back behind the counter. Let me in here.
Let me at him. You know, in certain parts of the world, McDonald's serves a shrimp-filled patty.
Is that Australia?
Who?
Like made of
Yeah.
shrimp patty,
Yeah, like
or like beef patty filled with shrimp.
it's just
inserts.
there's breading with shrimp.
That's fine.
What do you think
Tail and
about?
everything?
What do you think about that?
Tail and everything?
I hope not.
No.
That's stop.
It's only for the most adventurous.
I just when the boy speaks, I get frustrated. I just
Here's the thing. I'm
Toppy.
I'm Toppy the topping. What do you want to talk about? You would talk about.
You're Toppy the
I'm not
topping?
ready for this.
Let's talk
I'm
about.
not ready for this.
What's your favorite scent?
Scent?
What scent makes you go
Doc,
wild?
whenever I see you, you always look fresh as fuck.
What's your natural scent?
Can we just watch a Matt Pat video?
No, don't give him ideas. He's just
Ronnie
gonna-
Oni Edwards.
Stop it.
Listen, for those that don't know, the Losing the Battle, I was going to say episode.
It's not an episode.
Of The Game Theorist, where his friend commits suicide. We're about 5 minutes in. Every opportunity I get to play a few seconds that pisses Chad off. So eventually we're going to conclude that video.
We won't.
I want John to make one for me.
I will break your device that you're playing it on the next
If
time
I
you
die
play it.
by my own hand, please make one and upload it.
I'm going to upload it to Game Theory's channel.
Game Theory.
Please play this.
Did you know Sans was really
This is kind of dark, but
Luigi?
instead of a video in a similar fashion, you know, where like we're discussing your life and how it came to be, we just show it. We just send them a
You
clip.
fucking show up, Jake Paul. Like,
We just show.
that's my claim to
Oh,
fame.
no.
What if it's really stupid? Like, what if it's like, that's
That's what you
That's
get.
it. That's
what you
That's it. I just fall over.
cracks your head on a stool.
For real though, what I
something.
want John to. I want.
Oh no.
I want you to make a losing the battle game theory type video.
Do it.
I want John to upload himself singing some
Amazing
old
Grace.
country song that reminds him of me. And I want Tyler to make a Dragon Ball Z Goku versus Frieza AMV to his choice of Linkin Park song and dedicate it to me. Dedicate to the fam. Justin.
To, Justin Uzumaki.
Don't stay. And the less cuts, the better. Like, I don't want it timed. I don't want it just to be like,
But-
you don't have to do Don't Stay. I'd be fine with that.
He's
Don't
gonna
stay.
He doesn't know Linkin Park.
No. I played In Pieces earlier. We were waiting for you, and he's like, "What is this? What's that band?" I went,
I knew-
LP. He went, "Nah." He went,
Yeah.
"Yeah, Linkin Park." And I went, "Fucking."
I knew the voice. I just couldn't think of the name at the time.
So
Can that AMV just, when he's making it, it just keeps using the same cut of Krillin throwing the Destructo disc
Yeah,
just
getting-
over and over.
like getting blown up.
Yeah.
And that pissed off look of Goku's just don't stay.
Yeah.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Cut in some footage of
You are
Hiroshima.
changing me. Hiroshima. Just give me my life back. Why? There used to be a day. I mean, there used to be a time on YouTube where they purged them all. If you wanted to hear a song, all you do is type in Dragon Ball Z AMV or Naruto AMV.
Yeah, it was.
Because they like would delete the lyric videos,
Yeah.
but the AMVs would last. But sometimes you have to sit through a 30-second cringy. They made their own like fucking.
Roblox music video.
No, not that. They're like I'm trying to think of something like what G-Man Lewis Productions, but it's like you know Josh had one like AH
Yeah.
Promo status.
promo status.
He just said promo.
Promo status.
Promo status.
How about we talk about
Some
everybody's Thanksgiving plans? Oh.
Actually, forget that for a second. I was
Okay.
saying earlier that there's something I really wanted to get you. I wanted to get. There was a Pickle Rick poster.
I'll fucking kill you.
Really wanted
I will
to get it
fucking
for
kill
Was
you.
it a hot topic?
It was at 5 and below.
That's even worse.
You're gonna put me 6 below if you give me that
I
poster.
so wanted to get it.
God damn
I
it!
said, please, baby, please get this for him.
Jeez.
I like Rick and Morty. I fucking hate the fandom. Like I hate everything that they've done. I don't want to wear a Rick and Morty shirt anymore because what they've become. I like the show, just god damn it.
You can go back to Thanksgiving plans, though. I just wanted to say that.
No, I feel like me appreciating that Pickle Rick.
Before we do Thanksgiving
poster.
plans, can we talk about things that happened this past week?
All right, fine. Talk about your fucking week. I don't know why you want me to bring Toppy the topic on here.
Give me that.
God damn it, Adam, pre-unwrapped.
I know, thanks.
What did you do this? What did you do this past week, Tyler?
I watched Twitch, but
Okay.
The original.
But it was charity streams. Stream.
Okay.
It's called Desert Bus for Hope. It's for Child's Play charity, and I enjoyed the show. It's over now.
Who streamed? What did they stream?
Desert Bus.
What is Desert Bus?
It's a mini game or some other game from Penn and Teller's Smoke and Mirrors that was never released for the Sega
Okay.
game console.
How many hours of that did you watch stream?
Probably at least 70 or more of the 140 they did.
You watched 70 hours of that stream? And it's the same game of minigame collection?
No, they have it in the corner because the game is like nothing to brag about. But it's just them talking and like trying to raise money for Child's Play while they play this thing, which is literally just press A and turn left.
I can't get this man to hop on to PlayStation for 30 minutes. He
But he
watches
watched
70 hours of a Twitch stream
And
this
you know
week.
what? Some of that was on the PlayStation,
Oh
Chad.
my! I know. I see you online all the time.
Watching
Invite. Message. Hey man, what's up? Hey, man,
Watching
what's up?
Twitch.
You want to join my clan? Hey man, what's up? I would never do
All
it.
I'm saying is I would watch it next year.
Another 70 hours dedicated to next year.
He's going to go all 140 next year.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, fuck no.
I gotta work
Don't
sometime.
stay.
But besides that, while Desert Bus was happening, some trailers dropped that I think everybody's excited about.
Holy shit, that's a transition.
Look at this man segueing.
Dude!
They talked about it. I watched it before they talked about it, so I knew what they were talking
Hell
about.
yeah, let's talk about
Which
that.
trailer? Because there were
what
like
trailer
4.
we're talking about?
Ryan Reynolds is
Pikachu!
a dick.
Isn't that every movie trailer?
Damn it,
Exactly.
it should have
But
been.
no, it's Ryan Reynolds voicing an animated Pikachu who is the detective.
What's the name of the movie?
Hey, you Pikachu.
Nope.
No.
Hey, you Pikachu, you're Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu or something like that.
Yeah, so, what'd you think about it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Are you indifferent?
I'm
Are you
indifferent.
scared?
I am scared of the premise that it.
Hold on, are you scared of the premise or the way this?
Well, hold on, here's an easier question. What Pokemon scared you the most?
Pikachu.
Pikachu? Pikachu's cute.
Pikachu's probably one of the better
I'm
ones.
sorry.
did
Pikachu and Jigglypuff are cute.
The animation for his mouth movements, it was scaring
Jolly.
me. Yeah.
I figured Mr. Mime would creep you out. He's like, I'm gonna get you.
Mr. Mime just reminded me of hanging out with Reed.
Mr. Mime,
Basically.
to me, was like watching Signs.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's all cheery. Now I'm gonna rape you. I'm like, oh,
What?
Come here. You
that was
got
Mr.
some-
Mime.
You got some
I
wax
thought,
on you,
I thought
son.
Mr. Mime was fine.
I feel like
I
Mr.
thought
Mime.
that was like the worst one, but I was fine with Mr. Mime. But it was kind of like, oh, it spooked me.
He doesn't talk, John.
Yeah, I know, but it spooked me.
You can be scary without speaking.
I do it all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, wearing all black all the time.
that beanie.
Hanging out in corners.
I fear for
Drinking alone.
Sun is down, freezing cold. I'm in that corner over there watching you.
Sun is down.
My guardian angel.
You
I'll
know,
be watching you.
so first thing about the trailer I immediately noticed is just like the Star Wars Episode 7 trailer, they immediately start with boom, black guy. And it's like,
Yeah.
whoa, no, I'm kidding. No, there really were people that were afraid
always
when the
scared
Star
me.
Wars trailer dropped because
That.
it starts with a sudden and a black guy comes on screen and somebody just pointed out like, there's your racists. Like this black guy popping up. It's just like, oh, black guy.
I want the map.
Where's the map? Where's the map?
It is just rated PG, right?
Where's PG-13? That means they can drop one
Oh,
F
really?
word. Yeah, they can drop one fuck.
I hope it's not Ryan Reynolds saying it.
This will begin
Fuck at you.
to make things right.
Quit fucking around with the Pokemon world.
How'd you feel if about 15 minutes into this new movie, it just cuts to raw game footage of Pokemon Snap?
Finally, our sequel.
It's the one where they're trying to catch me with
Yeah.
the little rainbow.
Keep missing.
So, what do you guys want out of the movie? Okay, so hold on. What was the best Pokemon to you?
I don't want anything out of this movie.
What's
I
the
don't
be-
want
what-
anything to do with
a lot of
this.
people
Well,
are
I'm
praising
going to
the
see that movie
Charizard
fucking
in it.
day one. I'm in.
I'll watch it, but I'm so serious. I don't want it to exist.
It's like I told a coworker, either it's not a train wreck and it's a good video game movie, or it is a train wreck and I'm gonna have a fun time. Like, I hope it's enough. If it's gonna be a train wreck, don't be like one of those. It's okay, train wrecks. I want it to be a full-on train wreck, or I want it to be good. I don't want it to be eh.
I want it to be Transformers level train wreck.
Yeah, like if it's that,
Wait, what,
I'll
the
have
first
fun.
Transformers?
Any of them. Tyler.
Okay, the first Transformer wasn't. It was just a bad movie, but it wasn't
was-
a train wreck. Everything after that, train wreck.
The first movie had its coming of age tale, and that was about it. Going
And
for
Bernie
it.
Mac.
It did have Bernie
He is
Mac.
obsessed with Bernie.
I love Bernie Mac.
He loved the Bernie Mac show. He's got a Bernie Mac
I
tattoo.
love the Bernie Mac.
He has a Bernie
show.
Mac tattoo.
Will you be buried beside Bernie Mac?
I wish.
That's
I-
invasive.
I just like the looks Bernie Mac gave when he got mad. He
I
just,
think I only really
just
ever saw him
his
in the Ocean
eyes,
movies.
man. He just ooh. You didn't really grow up around black people, Todd. So you really
I
don't know.
Yeah.
You really didn't.
Yeah, have you seen my neighborhood? We had one like black couple living on our street.
And y'all
He-
scared him away.
He really
No,
did remind
he
me of my
did.
friend. My friend growing up, Nigel. His dad kind of looked like Bernie Mac, and he gave him that look. So I think that's where I really like. That is an accurate look.
You did live on the white side of town.
I know. Rare, but I know.
I grew up on the other side of the tracks.
I technically
I grew
did.
up where there were no tracks.
I mean, compared to where he lived, I did live on the other side of the tracks, but
Are you making a literal?
yes.
I was about to say. You're talking about the train. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the actual tracks.
So, which Pokemon looked the scariest to each of you?
I mean, I'm not feeling that Psyduck I just showed y'all, but
Psyduck, but Psyduck is feathered like a duck should be.
oh
What
boy,
you want out of him?
his eyes, man, no.
He's fucking Psyduck. He's supposed to look like dumb.
He looks
taking this hat off.
psychotic.
So Chad didn't like Pikachu. Tyler was
No.
afraid of Psyduck. John thought Mr. Mime was going
I
to
just
touch
said
him.
it spooked me just because it's like, and then it's like, ooh. I'm like,
So that was the one that scared me the most, and it's because I don't fucking like the texture of the normal animals. Greninja, like I don't like fucking touching frogs,
Yeah. Why not?
and they really like
What?
his skin. No,
I thought you just meant like Greninja's model scared you, but you
I
don't
mean,
like
it's-
touching frogs?
no.
Hold on
Fuck
now. Hold on. We live in the South, son.
Yeah, I'll grab him if I have to.
If you have to, that's a delicacy.
What?
To me, I
Eat
just
raw
love.
frog?
I love handling amphibians and reptiles. I just love it.
Yeah, we saw your first
I
girlfriend,
love
Chad.
Oh
I
fuck!
love
That amphibious bitch. You lost her to the water.
You need to play with some frogs.
I have. I don't like them.
That's crazy.
Lizards are better
They're
in
about
every
the same.
conceivable way.
They're just about the same.
I used to capture lizards and cut their tails off and observe their tails growing back. It happened lickety split down here in Georgia, y'all. Come on
Lickety
down.
split.
You don't even have to cut them. Like you catch it's a gecko or something around here that just falls right off, or a salamander.
No.
Yeah, they'll fall off defensively.
What I do is I would just take hedge clippers,
I hate you. Oh man, I hate you.
Snip, snip.
this little thing, and I'd like keep.
He
it in a
wouldn't go
shoebox.
outside. He never saw a lizard.
I used to. I didn't fucking cut off lizards' tails. Jesus fucking Christ.
He's a witch.
That makes me a witch because I cut off lizard tails
You
and
need
puppy
'em.
dog snails and
Puppy dog
Wizards
snails?
of Waverly and Wizards of Waverly Place
Let's
DVDs.
talk about that concept real quick. That should be a Pokemon, a puppy dog snail hybrid.
Puppy dog snail
Yeah.
versus ice climbers.
Snailver.
Yeah.
No,
Rover and the snail.
Is it a
Snailver.
fluffy dog?
No, it's a snail
it's
with
a
a dog head.
chihuahua with a snail shale.
Shale.
I
Is-
knew following
is it
that I
slimy?
said that's so country shale.
Is it slimy though?
I think
It gets bitches.
it can slime there, and so literally the dog can slide. Oh God, like it can get tactful.
Quick, John, draw this.
It has nipples. That's where the
It has
slime.
nipples?
Dogs have
Hold
nipples.
on.
Like
Oh, I
The
was talking
first
about the
thing you
snail
jump
part.
to. It has nipples.
you can, it can learn hydro pump, shoot out of the nipples. It does that. Turns it into shell smash. Just oh my God.
Yeah, Shell Smash builds are great. It's a lot
Did
of
you
fun.
think at one point in time during the trailer, the main character's going to turn to them and just say like, "I can't do it. I can't catch them all." I just wanted that moment of drama, even though he's not a trainer, he's a detective. That's just how I always expected. I just want this random. I just want random drama. Let's make our own trailer. I want that.
Yeah,
I don't know Greninja. I mean, I didn't like how he looked. I mean, I did like how he looked.
there's
but
like
he's
3 of
scared.
them, wasn't it? They all.
Yeah, he went, "Hey boy."
Yeah.
I don't know where you got the jump from. He was
Hey,
sitting in a
boy.
lawn chair. Hey boy, holding up a pina colada. Charizard looked pretty cool. He looked like a dragon. I think all the critters looked like what their actual forms were. And some people were, and I told these two at dinner. People were like, "Why is Jigglypuff fluffy? That doesn't make any sense." And somebody on Reddit or something, or no, I saw it on Twitter. That makes the most sense because if it wasn't fluffy and didn't have hair, that means Jigglypuff is like this fleshy thing.
Yeah,
And that
be
tuft
gross.
of hair would be fucking terrifying. Like
Yeah.
if it was just this ball of flesh, like
You
hanging off
agree?
its forehead.
I
Like,
think most people assume it's like a Kirby thing.
yeah, but it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but obviously in the anime and the games they just didn't draw fur and all that just for ease.
Even
Like,
then, when I imagined Jigglypuff, I thought it was like a soft, like a microfiber going on.
Micromoto?
Yeah, basically. You know, like I could touch it; it'd be like felt on a pool table or something. That'd be Jigglypuff's exterior.
Yeah.
That's what I imagined.
See, and then like Pikachu looked fine. I think like the design of Pikachu is
It's
pretty
all
cute.
sexual.
Yeah.
It's all.
That's how you took it.
Yeah.
It's all
It's a
purely
fucking little
sexual.
flirt.
There's
I
a
just-
male Pikachu. Why do you want to do with a male?
Whew, I saw that trailer. I was-
So what y'all think about Ryan Reynolds? Because it just sounded like Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
I'm indifferent.
They just hear me go Pika Pika.
I'm indifferent.
I just want to know what he actually said to the girl when she heard Pika Pika. Because they cut that out. I don't know if they're going to cut it
Well,
out. in
with
the
it
actual
being
movie.
PG-13, he could take a little more liberal. I
He
was
said
afraid if it was just
Wu-Tang
like
Clan ain't
PG,
nothing
it's
to
like,
fuck
this is
with.
Ryan Reynolds who's like restrained and he can't go... Nah.
But the number one thing I'm looking forward to this is because it's a Pokemon movie. It's coming to theaters, and all these creepy designs. You know they're gonna merchandise the fuck out of this movie. I want my disturbingly looking Jigglypuff plushie. I want my realistic dragon Charizard thing that's going to sit on the shelves of Walmart for $140, so they mark it down to $29.96, and I still decide too much.
It's 5 feet tall. It's too much.
Get you a gift card though.
I can't wait for John to buy these things, and 6 years from now they mysteriously go missing in a fire.
Hey, let me see your media collection.
Hey, John! What do you want to talk about, John?
We still have other trailers.
What do you want to talk about, John?
Oh, can I interject these trailers for something?
Yes.
Got my postcard, y'all.
For what, Dragon Con?
Yep.
Me
We
too.
all did.
Did you get your postcard for the Dragon Con?
It's not in my house.
Oh, no.
Did you actually get your badge?
Yeah.
They said if you haven't got your postcard now, you've been denied entry and no refunds will be issued.
You're banned for life.
Ouch.
They
What did
said-
they really say? In order to cap it, we cap the attendance at 250.
I would like
That'd
that.
be fucking lucky as hell that we three got.
I'd be mad. 250 people?
Jay, you know why you didn't get an invite? Because you're white knighted this year.
I was saving lives.
You're white knighted.
Who did you white? How did you white night again?
He's talking about with Marty McFly.
Oh yeah. God, that man. He went through a trip. He got his life together. Let's get him on the podcast.
I really want to talk about his friend, though. Okay, the friend,
Doc?
The
not
Scarecrow?
the one. Yeah, the Scarecrow who did not want to go with him.
He wanted to go to the Toonami panel.
Yeah,
I
you
want
think
to go
he'd be
to
mad
the
if I just
I
went
want
to
to
the
go
panel?
to the Toonami panel. That's what he said.
You think he'd be mad if I just went to the Toonami panel? His friend is incoherent. He has been knocked out.
I feel like I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be like, Chad didn't get out of the line. He went to the Toonami panel. Man, I'd be like, damn, y'all don't let me just sit there and sleep. I was tired, boys.
But I'm not the one you would expect to do that. Like
Yeah,
you would
you-
expect. I'd be the one. I need a taxi. I need a car. Give me an ambulance.
I
Like
need
we
a
gotta
taxi.
get you. No, I was gonna say
Needs a
taxi. Taxi.
He's like, he's worried about his breath.
Somebody
He's
give me
like,
an Uber. Emergency Uber.
I gotta talk to these nurses. My breath smells.
Uber's cheaper than an ambulance. We're taking an Uber.
Yeah. Yeah, I would, I'd be
You
mad.
pull up, you're bleeding from the skull. I'm trying to convince the Uber driver to let you in.
And then
Come on, sir.
what if, like, while we're getting there, like, we're caught in traffic and I'm singing the entire discography of 21 Pilots?
Well,
All
stressed
my
out.
friends are... I don't...
Heathens.
heathens.
Yeah, it's okay, because I've only... you know my parody version that I can't say.
You can bleep it out, but yeah.
Yeah, I really forgot it was called Heathens. What's another song of theirs?
Stressed out.
Yep.
I'm a stressed out boy. I know the world ain't for me.
Not the exact
But I'm
lyrics,
white,
but-
so for me that's okay. Because statistically I'm gonna turn out alright. Alright.
Alright. That's the chorus. Imagine you hear that bumping on the radio. Just, alright.
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 What's another song of theirs? I'll tell you what it
They
goes
have
like.
3 songs. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Name the third
They
song.
I don't know the
Three
third
songs.
song.
They have 3 songs.
John? I don't know 21 Pilot. I know Heathens just because of
let's not
Suicide
Let's
Squad.
not get into this.
All my friends are heathens. I don't know past heathens that song.
Are you serious?
All my friends are heathens
Take
and
it
they're
slow.
slow.
Take it slow.
Yeah, I don't know anything
Act
past
like
heathens.
you
Wait
know
for them to
how-
ask you who you know. Who they.
Yeah, I don't
Wait
know.
for them to ask you who you know. Is the
And then
next
stressed out. Hi.
I know stressed out more than heathens.
What's stressed out? Because I'm stressed out.
Above
Above
the
the
crowd.
crowd, even if I got a shout out.
That sounds like
loud.
someone who's been on tour like a
Tonight's
whole year.
the
They just
only-
can't do it
baby,
anymore.
you'll see. I'm gonna stress out until I panic attack. Yeah.
On stage,
Oh.
panic
They're
attack.
singing this while you're like incoherent in the back of an Uber. He's like, "Is your friend okay?" Yeah. Hospital.
There's nothing that I wouldn't do.
Please, sir.
Just I don't. Are they really? Are they a well liked band, or is it
Yeah,
just they were just
definitely.
like with like teenagers?
In the younger crowd, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
All right, I'm only in my mid-20s, and I just feel like that's one of the bands I just never
Didn't
got it.
21 Pilots, like one of them come from a different band that was popular?
Yeah,
Possible.
the Hannah Montana Corral.
No.
they called it the Corral.
I want to say it was either
I'm disappointed it's not
it was
called
either a
that.
former punk band.
Oh, you
or
know,
it
like
was,
Hannah Montana just wasn't one person. She had a band.
Yeah, I feel like it was either Fall Out Boy or some other punk band they came
no,
from.
aren't they like really young? Aren't 21 Pilots like really young?
I don't know.
Oh, they're the
Okay.
Naked Brothers band? Is that
No.
is it one of them?
Yeah, it's the incarnation of the Naked
Isn't
Brothers.
like one of them from the Naked Brothers band?
No.
I never watched the Naked Brothers band.
I
I
don't know.
saw like an episode.
Look,
I was like, "What the?"
You said
fuck?
Hannah Montana, though. I just want to point out, I went into some store, and they have posters of Noah Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
Like,
Her little sister?
yeah. They have posters of her, and she looks upset in these posters. I feel so bad
Probably.
for her. I don't know what she's doing.
She went,
She's modeling clothes, and she's just like, I don't know what her problem is.
They call her Pouty Face.
I just feel bad for her.
My name's Blurry Face.
How would you feel?
Care what you think.
They actually really and truly in Hollywood, little known secret, she's known as Trouty Mouth.
Trouty mouth.
That's a deep cut Glee reference for you guys. For you guys, they called Sam in season 2 Trouty Mouth. Santana spread that about him. And she said in the song like big lips, Trouty Mouth. That's for Reed. Reed's gonna like that. It's just Reed. That's just for you, Reed, baby. I miss you.
I would have thought, since I didn't get that far into it, I would have thought that it was an Office reference from Phyllis calling Pam a trout. She said, "Close your mouth, honey. You look like a trout."
No, it's a Glee reference. You need to go watch Glee.
I didn't enjoy it that much.
No, for real though, I double dare you to watch all the first 3 seasons of Glee.
I can't, dude. I just can't.
John wants to watch the 4th season because Supergirl's in it, and she becomes the new poor girl.
I'm Supergirl, and I'm here to save the world. Hey, hey. But who's gonna save me?
Let's go watch the Princess Diaries.
No.
What?
say
I love
that
the
again.
Princess Diaries.
I've never seen it all the way through.
What?
Why?
Why?
It doesn't come on TV.
Yeah,
And if
it
it
used to
does-
come on Disney Channel
And
all the
if
time.
it does come on TV, I ain't watching it.
Why?
I just don't.
Because he got 70 hours of charity streaming to watch.
That's
Yeah.
good shit.
He can't fit that in.
That's good shit. That's hood shit. I watch this TV hood shit. I don't know. You know, what other trailers are you talking about? It's just Detective
He's
Pikachu.
the one who said other trailers.
What
or
other
something.
trailers, John?
The Toy Story 4 trailer?
No,
You mean the
don't-
No,
that's
see,
The
not
one they
even-
released and
that's
then
a Key and
re-released
Peele
because
skit.
Pokemon,
Yeah, Pokemon blew 'em
overshadowed
out.
it.
They released one trailer.
Yeah, that was
and
a
then
teaser.
It was a teaser, and then Pokemon overshadowed it, and then Stan Lee's death, and then boom, it's like the next day. Well, here's another one. We'll try this shit again. Give them
Yeah.
Key and Peele. You can. It was obvious
Yeah.
that was supposed to come a little bit later, but they didn't.
And it still got overshadowed by Pokemon.
Yeah, it's still
Because
funny.
nobody wants or needs this 4th movie.
Nobody wants. Nobody listens to techno.
The end of the 3rd movie was pretty well rounded. I just don't know.
Exactly.
I
It's giving
don't
you an
know.
open-ended, like...
I swear to
Apparently,
God,
this
if
one's
we
supposed
see
to-
Andy...
Apparently, this
Ooh.
one's supposed to be sad. Like, actually have a sad ending or something.
The other one had a sad ending until the finale.
Woody, the connectors from my batteries have rusted over.
And they've had, like, TV specials
It's
that
time
like,
for me
show
to
their
go
daily life with this
To
new
infinity
person
and
toys.
A
beyond.
dog gets a hold of him, just chews
Oh,
the shit out of him,
fucking-
beating his ass.
It'd be funny if, like, because the rumor was they were going to get Bo Peep back. And what if she's, like, really pissed?
What if she turned hoe? Little hoe peep.
That's how you. That's your pitch for every sequel ever. What if they turned
What if they turn
Ghostbusters 1, Tales of the Ghostbusters 2 writers meeting? What if they turned Ho? Who? It says no more. All of them? Vinkman's up there shaking his ass. Egon's just not one. He's not that into it. Like, he's the one. He's too smart to be a hoe. But some would say not all hoes are dumb.
Somehow you keep your job as a Hollywood writer. You just keep pitching this one idea.
That's a little scab you can have.
Thanks, man.
You know,
Thanks, man.
so, yeah, there was a spork.
Yeah.
That's
the
whole
sport
time.
named Forky.
I'm assuming that the spork is supposed to represent handmade toys and, like, the concept of how they can come to life, too, just because now you can make it a toy, because... What? You saw a notification?
I sent something.
You did not.
I said Mama T sent something.
You did not.
You didn't believe me. You like that? You like what you seen in your glasses there?
What the hell? Is this you talking dirty?
It could be. I could be a catfish.
I don't care for Toy Story as a franchise.
Not anymore, just ever.
I rewatched them all. None of them are good.
Is that because of your differing opinions of the world, or from when you
Well,
originally saw them, or
I wish they would have kept the original
Voice
story
actors?
for Toy Story for one.
voice actor for Slinky?
I wish I would have stuck to Woody being a fucking dick. They got over that shit real quick.
He's a toy.
He tried to fucking kill a man
Yeah.
due to jealousy. Like, they're like,
Jealousy.
at the end of the movie, like, gee, Woody,
a toy.
he just said, like, he just proved, if any of you ever get more power than me, I will kill you. Like, he,
I thought
They
you
I
would
just
like
forgot.
that.
No, I
I
make a
thought,
little
I
peck.
thought you said, like, at trivia one time, you gotta be awful about
These
stuff.
are, these are okay as childhood themes, but when you start recognizing this shit as an adult,
That Woody should have been like.
And you saw you didn't turn out like that,
institutionalized.
right?
he should have gone to prison. That's attempted murder.
They're toys!
Child's playthings.
And then the second movie,
Woody's hood as hell. Yeah. If I had to describe,
yeah.
like as he's swinging.
he does like 20 years.
Yeah.
And the second one, that airport, like the horse would not be able to catch up
It
that
would
fucking
not.
plane. I don't give a shit.
Ride like the wind.
its
bullseye.
legs are fucking 2 inches. Like even if it was hauling ass, no. And then like the only really cool part of it on the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That conveyor belt.
But
back.
you know what movie did it better? There's also a Pixar movie that was like that. Monsters Inc.
Yeah. Wait, well, that one actually came before, didn't it? No.
No,
Yeah.
Tyler.
No. Yeah.
No, it was
Yeah,
not.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
I'll beat your fucking ass. You come at me about some Monsters Inc. trivia, you
Yeah,
motherfucker.
When did Monsters Inc. come out?
I know Mike and
You
Sally.
talking about before Toy Story 2 or before
He's
Toy
talking
Story?
about before Toy Story 2.
Monsters Inc. was after.
Yeah, so I mean that one did it first. Then
That's what I'm saying, and it was done. What did you think I just said?
I thought you were saying this was done beforehand or something, but it was still the better one.
I said
Even though that one
Monsters
did it
Inc. did
first.
it better.
Why though? Why is it better?
It would have more action. There was more
Because they're
intense
hanging in
moments.
suspense for
Yeah,
the most part.
John,
Yeah.
you need to clean that fish tank.
Tyler. I don't know. Why do you defend Toy Story 2 so much?
It is a toy.
What about Toy
It's
Story
a
3?
movie.
What?
Did y'all see like when the Toy Story 3 when it first dropped online, somebody took a cam rip, and one of the first big cam rips that went online on Pirate Bay he cut out everything after the incinerator, like it cuts to black and then the credits start. And so there are legitimately thousands of people that thought that was the movie to like it was like, oh, he trolled you. And I was like, that's so good. I was like, I'm glad. I have faith in humanity that they did that.
That's pretty funny.
That's the spirit of
Yeah.
fucking with people. It's
They
like
just burned to death.
you
just killed them all.
It's like, yeah, to you fucking pirating thief.
Yeah.
Like, the toys are dead. That at least you thought that for a few minutes because you know everybody went like, hold up.
Childhood's
someone's-
crushed. Like, I just showed this to my kids. Like,
God, how many... You know there's a bunch of people that are like shitty parents that show their kids cam rips. You had a friend in me. You had a friend in me.
People are just speechless at their homes on their laptops.
Burn the rubble. That much is true. The Buzz Lightyear turned 22.
Did
He
you
can legally drink.
did you guys watch Mad TV a lot?
Yeah.
I just love Will Sasso's Randy Newman.
Yeah.
I was driving the other day and I could not help but crack up just thinking about him. Star Wars! Star Wars! Like trying to write theme songs for different movies to the tune of Toy Story.
Who was it? He did Kenny Rogers, didn't he? I'm
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers jackass.
I'm Kenny Rogers!
He had Kenny Rogers jackass. He's just a fucking drunk fucker.
I'm Kenny Rogers!
Will Sasso was funny.
Yeah, let me look it
Was.
up right quick.
Fat, bald guy.
Fat bald guy Will Sasso does a thing.
They had somebody, like somebody was playing Sting or could have been, this is going to sound bad, it was either, not Sting, I'm sorry, it was either Slash or Howard Stern. I don't remember what character he was playing. But they were talking about him being Randy Newman. And like he had a million different song ideas, but they were all to the tune of You Got a Friend in Me for different movies.
Hold up.
He just kept changing a couple words.
Please, Tyler, don't. That's not going to pick up on the mic. God damn it.
I'm not trying to make it pick up.
That's what I hear sometimes coming out of you.
Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers.
Please, Tyler, you fucking asshole.
It was a song from Toy Story.
Story. That's what he said.
Do with that what you will.
All right.
John, you're present.
Going all range mode.
Oh, no.
He completely
No,
engulfs
look.
him.
Give me that.
I can't let
The
you do that,
just hand it
Star
to me.
Fox.
The last few drops.
squealed real nice.
It draws
It's
to...
21%.
Oh, shit.
That's not even legal to be a beer.
What? Is there a limit to the alcohol percentage of a beer?
14% in America.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, they make more, but the legal like for most.
To classify
Says
as a
who?
beer. To
Yeah,
classify as a beer.
yeah.
God damn you. You can't catch worth the damn!
Try again.
I want to know where you came up with this information. Did you research this, or did someone tell you this?
I heard someone talking
Did a
about
hot girl
percentages
tell
in
you?
beers. They said something about it, and then I looked it up.
Did it
So
come
you
from a sexy
verified.
girl?
Yeah.
Sexy girl
Yes,
told
to
you?
both.
Was her name...
Schmoimla.
Schlamla?
It could have been. I didn't ask her name.
Schlamala?
I said Schlamla.
No.
Schlamla?
He said Schlamala.
I can't wait to name my 16 daughters. Susie, Becky, Schlamla,
You have my life.
Fotsfoots, Icarus,
Foot powder.
foot powder, baby powder. Come on, the twins.
They each have fetishes based off their names.
I got 16 girls. 8 of them I only care.
Wait
I
a
only-
second. Wait a second. Wait a second. What did he just say? They each have fetishes based on their names. Their names were foot powder and baby powder.
And Schlamla.
So one of them has
uses
a
foot powder, the other uses baby powder.
yeah. No. That's not where I took that.
One of them
I
has a
took that
foot
as-
fetish.
You
One
have
of them
a
has
dirty
a baby
mind.
fetish.
Baby, you have a dirty mind.
No.
I go.
Schlamala.
Schlamla.
Schlamala, come here. Dinner's ready.
She's gonna be so pissed when the teachers are gonna hate her for first day of roll call.
Schlamla got salmonella.
It's pronounced Schlamla.
Come here. Come
Say
here.
say lay with a sh. Schlamla.
Shithead is pronounced Shatheed.
Come here, Jennifer. Come here, Cindy, Mindy, and Bindi. Schlamala.
It's Schlamla.
Schlamla.
It's not shame Schlamla.
No, I like Schlamala because it's,
No, it's
you're just
Schlamla.
making
from
fun-
Alabama.
You're making fun of somebody named
Named
Pamela. Yeah.
Schlamla.
Yeah, this whore over here, Schlamala.
I put lame in my daughter's name. Schlame.
Schlamla.
I'm trying to cover it up by the SH. Schlamla.
You were drunk.
I thought this
You
baby
were
was
drunk during the birth, so
This-
you just.
This birth is lame. By kid 13, I'd already checked out at kid 2, but by 13, it was really obvious.
The nurse is like trying to give you advice on names to give the baby, and you're just like, Schlamala. I don't give a shit, and you just walk out.
Here's a concept. If you really had 16 daughters, and they all theoretically get married off and take people's names, would you be a bad father if you didn't remember all your new daughter's new last names?
No, that's
That's
hum-
a lot.
that's hard.
That's what I was
I'm a
like.
human.
Because I was like, at one point it's like it's your fucking daughter, and you had to go to the wedding, all this or that, and
Yep.
they're all married to fucking people in prison.
Well, I was a Johnson, now she's a Jackson, and then my other daughter, she was a Johnson, now she's a Jonathan, and
Jonathan.
it's pretty difficult.
God
to
damn, if
remember
they
that.
divorce and remarry, I really will. Like, I'd give up. I'd
Yeah.
like Schlamla. You'll always be a schnaga.
Let's
to
talk
me.
about Schlamla never getting married, because that's not happening. Okay, you doomed that child.
50.
You doomed that child.
Schlamla.
Don't get into statistics right now. We're talking about
Schlamla will
I didn't
find
even go.
love.
I didn't even go into statistics.
what is Schlamla's life goal? Like, what's her?
Not be lame.
That's hard to beat. The system is against you, child. What's her middle name?
Schlamla disappointment.
No.
Oh my god!
No. Y'all quit talking shit about my baby. That baby's a star.
Disappointment.
She has no middle name. She has no last name. She's like Cher.
In no way is she affiliated to your last name.
She is gonna be a fucking star.
Do you believe in Schlamla?
I do. That's her.
I can feel something. Oh, poor
What?
Schlamla, man.
You keep getting my lice.
I feel like that's
He's
something you
annoying.
say to a girl.
He's annoying.
In bed.
He whispers in her ear.
That's creepy. But I took that as like
Doesn't know what to
he
say
is
to her.
upset that you were taking the lights out of his beanie. You taking my
Like,
lights?
no. What I was thinking is he has a misunderstanding. Like, no one told him what dirty talk is. So he just made something up on the fly.
That's how you get a girl to get out of your bed real quick.
Some other people are like, oh, you slut. Like, he says, you keep taking my lights.
They're my precious.
He's reversing. Why you? I will never let you marry Shlamla.
Who wants to?
She's
When
a star.
That's my baby girl.
You're gonna be looking her up on the next iteration of YouTube, whatever
All
it
her
is.
other sisters are talking shit about her. Star.
That actually, these freaking names, it gave me an idea at work the other day, if not today.
I gave you an idea.
Just
No.
now, gave you an idea.
No,
the
it
other
reminded
day?
me. It
That's
reminded
what I'm trying to figure out.
It reminded me of the idea I had.
Time travel brain blast.
Okay, so Chad,
What now?
you know how in Sunny he opens that bar for that one girl, right? What if we got two girls, but pronounced different ways? Different people.
Oh, Shad Dynasty?
What if we had Shad Dynasty
It wasn't
and
a bar.
Shady Nasty?
It was a club.
I don't care what the fuck it was. What if we had both of these people fight? Would Shad Dynasty win or Shady Nasty?
What are you talking about?
How did you come to this conclusion?
I just wanted these people with the same names pronounced differently. Just fight it out.
He kept Frank down there for years more than he needed to be. Frank
The
lost
little birdie's ready to come home.
with a little birdie.
We
Can't
didn't,
come home on account of the attempted murder.
we didn't put it in chat, but did you also see the little Frankton, you know?
Frankton. That's one of my daughters.
What's his name? The gremlin dude. Anyway.
Cricket?
From Sunny. DeVito. Danny DeVito.
Frank.
He's a gremlin.
Frank
He's a little.
DeVito.
He's a little.
Did you see where they found a little shrine to him behind the school's paper towel dispenser?
No.
Yeah,
I'm sure it
that's
exists.
thing.
That was also one of my daughters doing.
They had alcohol back there.
I'm going to cast each of my daughters into a different country of the world.
We are the world.
Like Paris.
You gonna,
Shlamla with the one that I go with, though.
you got boring ass kids other than Shlamla. Her life's pretty interesting to watch.
Now you got Kraka. Kraka.
Crocker.
Kraka. I sent her to the...
She's a crock of
Sent her to
shit.
New Zealand, and I said, your goal in life... I said, as she's a little baby, as I
Yeah.
ship her off, I want you to go to New Zealand, and I want you to learn how to Zorb. Because I saw it in Rocket Power, and it looks badass.
Yeah.
I'm going to come visit you one day when you're older, sweetie.
She.
Did you send kids like Saiyans and
Yeah,
send them off to conquer the
Because
world?
now it's an obligation for me to visit my daughters. It's an excuse for me to travel the world, John.
Okay.
I feel like Reed would back me up on that. Like,
Just sounds
You're
like
gonna-
you're sending them off. I'm like, I'm spreading my seed so I can conquer the world.
It's
I
gonna
do
get
that
to a
anywhere I
point.
go.
You're gonna get tired of going to New Zealand, and when it gets to that point,
Not
you
if I'm
have
Zorbing.
reached. You have reached a tier of like asshole. I just can't even imagine. Like, I just don't feel like going to New Zealand. Like, that's you.
I'll never not
That's
want a
gonna be-
Zorb. I'll never not want a Zorb, Chad.
You're gonna be looking at your calendar with your 17, 18 kids, trying to fit them all in.
I
You're
got
like,
a Zorb.
I gotta go to New Zealand next week. God damn it.
I hope one of them goes to Japan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name that one Rape John in Paradise. Rape John in Paradise.
When you gonna make it?
Netflix is picking it up,
Netflix is picking up the live action movie.
starring Ryan Reynolds.
Yep. Just got those rights. What other trailers, John? Toy Story? You said trailers when you said there's more.
I felt like there were multiple trailers this week. I was watching like some Anthem stuff, but none of you guys care about that.
What's happening with Anthem?
They're just doing like developer stuff. They're in alpha and they're just showing gameplay and different features.
I was
for
an
that.
alpha. That's a reference to a Calcep, a League of Legends Korean streamer. He's not Korean, he's just a white guy in Korea. You really do look like Josh right now.
That's
Hey, guys.
sad. This has gotta go.
Yeah.
Hey guys, AAH Pro.
Let me see it.
Pro. What would Tyler's name be?
AH Pro Boner. I sometimes the you in
Pro
my
cum
mind
shot.
is better, but worse.
Right. You bringing it upon yourself. You have my license now.
Look, you just take that little bit of hair you got there, that little bit of tuft, and we just moose it up.
Moose it
Just
up.
moose the crap out of it.
Yeah.
He looks crazy with that.
You got a Danny DeVito look yourself right now.
He looks like the prison yard bully.
Yeah, he's got a skull on his beanie.
Hey, I'll beat you up if you don't pay my tax of 2 cigarettes.
You seen Idiocracy?
Where the
that guy-
cigarettes? I need
You don't
the
like
protection.
You don't like this look?
It's the ponytail with it, I think.
Yo!
You seen Idiocracy, right?
I'm gonna be a rapper.
You know where
I'm
he's trying
gonna
to get
go.
out of prison, and he's like, "Yeah, I was in there, and that guy sat on me and everything." And it's just the big guy, just sitting on people.
You don't
wearing
wear
that
the beanie
beanie.
like this, Tyler. You gotta talk like John Oliver.
Yeah, but I like money.
John Oliver.
Yeah, but
do your best John Oliver impression,
Suck
Tyler.
one,
You
I
do
like
a
it.
hell of a John Oliver impression.
Last week tonight.
Whoa!
He's stupid. Crap. Tyler's walking away, but he's really going underneath the table to slob on all our knobs.
I'm gonna make like a billion.
He did this. That means Tyler. He's double fisting.
All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. 2 things are gonna happen if you said that. I'm gonna kick you, and I'm leaving. You did that while slopping on my knob. He's just la-di-da-di-da.
I can't wait to include that in my live-action Netflix series of Candyland. La-di-da-di-da. Slob on my knob. La-di-da-di-da.
I was gonna say, someone tell Ellie to do that too.
Snoop. Name drop the wife on the podcast. It's a name drop the wife on the podcast segment. What's John's wife's name? Here we go. Here we go. The name is Two Toes. Here we go. Here we go. Tyler's wife name is
Mo.
Skeeto.
Skeeter. Skeeter.
Stands for Moesha.
Skeeter stands for Moesha.
He has a childhood affection for Moesha. The show.
I'm just glad none of you married any of my dogs.
At least I didn't watch no Taina or whatever it is.
Yeah, I know. Do you remember Taina?
No.
Fuck.
No,
We had a
it
podcast
does.
where they doubted that a live action series called Taina existed on Nickelodeon.
Didn't doubt.
I don't
It's
remember.
like I just don't remember it.
Taina.
It was, some
I did
sh-
not
it was
watch
on.
that.
It was on Disney for
Why
like
is
2
this the second
seasons.
time it was on Nickelodeon, John?
Whatever.
It was on Schnick.
Whatever. I don't care. It's not Clarissa, so I don't care.
Clarissa explained it all.
Exactly.
Clarissa bears it all.
Then she went to be Sabrina, a teenage bitch.
That's good, dude.
Get your fucking
was
ass
good.
out of here.
Dude, high five, dude.
I
Dude,
copied
Dude, you
Robot Chicken.
like straight up murder that bitch.
I copied Robot Chicken.
Dude, dude, what the fuck is that?
It's like AAH Pro Mercs right here. So
But he's
you know what I'm saying?
AH Pro Turks.
Yeah. Bro, that was good, bro.
Dude, bro, fucking yeah, dude. I swear to God, I wouldn't saw this dude at 7-Eleven.
Yo, I sucked a man off.
Dude,
They're actually very clean people.
dude, I know where you went to high school, dude. Hey, girl,
You went
Hey,
to the same
girl.
place.
Hey, girl.
that old man was me. Hey, you stupid bitch. Why don't you come over here and pick out an ice cream? Hey, did you know 7-Elevens don't sell ice cream anymore? They announced on Thursday. Reason being is it hurts.
It just hurts every 7-Eleven when they sell it. It's like, sold another ice cream.
The CEO announces it. He doesn't explain it. Turns out he's been eating ice cream too fast because his dad used to tell him, "You better not, that better not melt on anywhere in my fucking car. I beat your ass." He's like,
We gotta stop ice cream. It hurts people.
it's been hurting him, and he's like the son. Yeah, he's like the son of the 7-Eleven. Like I don't know.
He's the
like
son of the 7-Eleven.
He's the son of Mr. 7-Eleven. Like so, he finally took over. He was like, my dad would beat my ass.
Does he get free slushies?
I don't
No.
know, Tyler.
10
Do
cents
you get
off.
free ass whoopings when you enter my dojo?
Oh, yeah.
10
Yeah,
cents
dude, that
off
was
of
good,
slushy.
Dude, that was good.
He's the son of this guy's empire.
dude.
For real
that
though,
was good,
John,
dude.
like, how much, if I really came up with a good business plan
Would you fund it?
to open
For
a business,
what?
will you fund it? That's,
Yeah.
stop, I don't blow the load on that, because that just, he could just say, all right, I'll pay for that. You can print it off at my printer there, I paid for it. I want to open up a dojo.
Made of paper.
This is gonna fall apart. That's not a good plan.
How'd the Japanese do it then?
It's not a good plan.
They don't make buildings out of paper.
Them doors is
What style would it be?
I don't know.
hot
just-
taco.
Whoa. I will show you the way of the hot taco. I'm the hot taco master.
Sometimes he just says things.
He tries to be
doesn't-
law random.
It doesn't catch me off guard. It's just that he said anything. Honestly, he could have said anything right then. It might have got me, but
I want you to.
hot taco.
I wish we could swap this Tyler with the Tyler from high school. I want him to say something.
Hey guys,
Mr.
what's
Rubin's like, you know, and what is this, blah, blah, blah.
Yulia,
something
what
economic-
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like Ruben wouldn't take offense.
Yes, I do.
Get out.
Pops it out.
Get out.
He'd probably just, I don't know how he'd react. I just want you to say something like hot taco. Because you didn't say shit.
You are incorrect. The answer
would-
is 4, Tyler.
You
He was
would
acting
go-
up.
Tyler would go days, possibly up to a week, without speaking to another kid that wasn't us.
Yeah, there's no reason.
So Tyler exclaimed, hot taco.
What if you did that and like a bunch of kids just turned around and started clapping? They just
Congratulations. Congratulations.
That was one of their most used things on Desert Bus.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah.
You love that scene from Evangelion?
The unofficial ending.
Where Shinji learns to accept himself?
But we all know he
But
didn't.
I hate myself. But maybe I could learn to like myself. Maybe my life is worth living here. Everybody ever. Congratulations. 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 And it's
Pin.
like, and then his mom and dad are like, congratulations, Shinji. Thanks, guys.
Wasn't
And that's how Evangelion originally ended. Like literally,
wasn't it like a 3-minute scene or something.
Yeah,
That people
it
just
was
saying.
long.
it's like really, like literally, like that Evangelion like didn't have the budget to end.
Yeah.
Like literally, but they did the best they could of the last of it. Like literally that scene where it's like limited animation, but Shinji goes to this world that doesn't exist. Like pretty much, Shinji is the person that decides what happens to the fate of the universe in the original ending, and he's in a space of nothing. So it's literally just like his model floating, and they say like, you choose what goes on with this world. You can live here, but I don't know what to do here. Well, then we'll help you out. Here's the ground. You're no longer able to fly, but due to these limitations you give yourself, you have a sense of security. By limiting yourself and your freedom, you feel more secure. Sacrifices are made. I like Evangelion. Like, it really is probably
Until
one of my
the
favorite.
end.
I love the ending. That show, like,
I
shit.
prefer the movie over the actual TV series.
You would enjoy the movie.
Oh, you mean
over the
you mean
TV
you mean end of
series
Evangelion?
Yes.
Where he chokes or almost kills her because he doesn't know she's alive. She's real?
Over the actual TV series ending.
Now, how do you think? Did he kill her? Or did he not kill her?
At the ending?
Spoiler alert for End of Evangelion, but
At
It's
the
only
ending?
been 20 years.
he didn't kill her.
I was gonna say you see him lose his
Yeah,
grip.
but she could have been dead at that point. Like
Yeah.
there's because it literally just cuts to black. They're just in front of this inferior sea,
Inferior see?
and he's just like choking her out just because he didn't know if she was real or not. He didn't know if anything was real anymore.
Like my life.
You've never had that opportunity to choke a girl.
No, I'm not talking about how real my life is.
Why, you little?
He's had opportunities.
No,
He's
he
just
hasn't.
walking
To
by a
choke a
woman.
bitch, yeah.
Just walk by.
That's technically an opportunity.
People have decided to do that in human history. Let's just
No,
make
they
that-
haven't.
Yeah,
Let's
someone
be
just walking down the
honest.
street. I'm gonna choke somebody.
I think you're thinking about a
Woman
Simpsons
there.
episode.
It probably happened in Simpsons.
I saw your Hulu queue.
Speaking of Simpsons,
Your Hulu queue. You've been watching a shit ton of the Simpsons,
I
Chad.
have not. I've never had a craving to watch The Simpsons.
yeah,
Love
it's
that
always,
Bart.
Always Sunny on repeat.
Cool your jets, Chad. You got a Bart Simpson tattoo on your ass. And your
doing-
neck.
It's doing the Bartman.
That's why you can't get a
Say,
retail
eat
job.
my shorts.
You know what really bothers me about that show, and it's not even that show? There was a Bart Simpson action figure at my house when I was younger, and the head was rough. His hair was sharp.
Yeah.
It hurt me.
Yeah.
And from then on, I just disliked the show. I'd never even watched it. That action figure just turned that show off for me entirely. I was like, Bart Simpson got sharp hair. No.
What if, like, when
Spiky head.
you hurt yourself, like your dad leaned in from the kitchen, because I'm just imagining he's cooking an egg every time this happens. He just leans in, hurt yourself again? He just smiles at you like he knew when he got you this. He's like, he's gonna be so excited I got him a brand new toy, but I'll be damned, this boy's gonna get hurt from this. He thought it would be funny. That's mean. I would never do that to Shlamla.
Poor Shalane.
I'd get her a Maggie and the Ferocious Beast toy set.
That's a good show.
Would you tap Maggie?
No.
Ooh. How do you think she grew up?
Shoot. I don't know.
I think she low key thick.
She might be low-key dead. We don't know.
She on that low key heroin.
It's not low-key.
I think heroin's a pretty low key drug.
Not if you do it enough.
No. If you do it like Lily, you can do a little bit of heroin and be all right.
Anyone can do a little bit of any drug normally and be alright.
You shoot up 3 syringes full, you're good. Any more than that, you're gonna have a bad time.
The problem is, that's one of those drugs that's just gonna leave a mark.
only time I ever did heroin, I like shot it straight into my head.
Yeah. There's this thing that a friend of mine taught me, and it's the Bible. And I've been reading that. That's the only drug I need.
Is this what he does with it?
Okay, that's a pinnacle of everything I hate.
What the fuck is
that?
A throbbing mass known as a beer bottle.
Not in the hat.
Not in the hat. You know,
Sun
is there anything else we
down,
wanted to talk about?
Freezing cold.
Because, like, I feel like we didn't talk about a whole lot. We just fucked around, which is fun. I had fun.
I
But I like
mean,
my
a
fault.
lot of
Yeah.
games came out.
Yeah.
I do what?
A lot of games came out. Sony
My
decided
ass.
to come out and not do E3 next year. There's a lot of stuff that happened.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so, okay, let's talk about how,
24-year history of E3.
how do we feel about E3s becoming less important?
I'm fine
I'm
with
fine with it. Doesn't matter to me anymore.
So do you think that means, like, pretty much Sony is
No,
out
there's
of first
no longer
party?
a unified, like, here's an event. It's more like
Yeah.
everybody's just going to do an event when they feel like it.
it. Or just release the info whenever.
Basically.
Or it gets leaked.
So, like, so what do you think? Do you think Sony's going to do their own thing and make their own announcement to drop trailers whenever?
Yeah, boy.
Or do you think Sony pretty much only has 2 or 3 games left?
I mean, they have 4
I think
games that
it's-
are supposed to come out next year. So
Death
they're,
Stranding.
That's
or
like
3
both.
at least.
That's
honestly.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like they don't have anything to really like premiere there other than like here's some stuff that's gonna be out in 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
I'm sure like they'll not be at E3, but I'm sure like mid-June they're gonna launch.
Well, at this
trailers
point,
for 'em.
everybody would assume, hey, PS5, just because, hey, hint, all the developers
Yeah.
are working on PS5, so they would
That's
assume.
not, I'm thinking like this time next year they'll probably have an announcement event. And they'll
Yeah, if
probably
they
launch.
don't announce it in 2020, then it's like, what are they doing?
I just
Yeah.
don't see how it would negatively affect them. I just don't think dropping E3 altogether is going to affect
Because
them
they can do their
in the
own
public face.
PlayStation
And
experience.
people are
or
going to go.
Yeah, but
do
the thing
a
is
PlayStation
about
Direct.
E3 is they miss a lot of hands-on time. Like Ghost of Tsushima, like having
Ghost
to
of
play.
Tsushima.
I mean,
Or
they're
was it Tsushima? Yeah, sorry.
Tsushima.
thought you were
Tsukishima is
talking about,
the
like,
villain
as an actual
from
person.
Bleach.
I mean, they're basically pulling in Nintendo, and so like, okay, we're just gonna beat to our own
But
drum. and do
Nintendo
it.
is still there with like
They
demos
do
and
still
stuff.
show, but the first year they said pull out, they were very low key there,
Yeah.
and they kind of sort of rebuilt up, thinking, well, we need to sort of be
Yeah.
there.
I just think it's a temporary thing. I think it's just because they don't want to reveal PS5 at E3. It's probably going to be like their own little event that they're going to hype up.
There's also a weird year where they like canceled events. Like there was supposed to be like a PlayStation experience at the end of this year that got canceled.
What if
Their
they just
games are
show
getting
up?
pushed back.
Somebody said it's just because they're still trying to find a way they can have every game represented in a different venue, so everybody has to get up and walk 20 minutes to the next thing.
Yeah, that was a bad thing.
Yeah.
If they
Especially
Especially
really
from a
took that out.
streaming standpoint.
All right, everyone. We're going to take a break.
Everybody set your
Let's get-
cameras
yeah.
up, your laptops.
Well, the
your
problem
chargers.
is like they did that with the first game, and it's like let's move for the next 3 in a different auditorium. It's like that's probably cool for them, but we're sitting here just like
I had
twiddling
good
our
seats.
thumbs.
Like, you can make, I'll lose my seat now.
Hey, Justin, when did Super Mario Odyssey come out? Has it been here
March
yet?
of 2017.
What?
Or
Was
something
it
like that.
Mario Odyssey was October 29th,
Was it?
2017.
I knew it was. Maybe I'm thinking.
You're
No, I'm
thinking
thinking
Zelda.
Zelda.
Yeah. Why?
Because speed runs down to an hour.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
I love that game speed run.
80%.
I love
Yeah,
Mario
I think-
Odyssey.
Hour 44 seconds technically, but love that game speed run.
But you won't play it.
Nope.
I mean, he will probably barely play his PlayStation. No, he got it for Kingdom Hearts 3. And he's
I watched
dead.
Twitch on it.
This is the era we live in.
You had a
People don't-
PC for it.
I watched games played.
People don't like playing games anymore. They like watching other people play games, so they don't have to buy it, I guess. I don't know.
It's between that and
convenient.
just when am I actually going to play it?
You could, at any time that you're watching a Twitch stream, you could theoretically use that time to just go play the game.
Or just do both.
I think having your own experience with it is the fun of it. I do enjoy watching people play a game I've already played. I don't like watching people play a game I have not played at all.
I get to know the game that way.
Yeah, but you could be getting to know it by yourself, is what I mean.
That
Everyone
requires
should have a
button
one-on-one
mashing.
interaction with that game.
You don't get like anything out of watching it. Like if you're listening to somebody's commentary and stuff, like that can work, but like some stuff in like game, or like so firsthand, like
You're not experiencing it. You're watching them experience it. That's a symptom of the times, I guess.
some
That's
people just don't really like you.
Yeah, let's just get into that. Take some of this hot wax, pour it down his neck.
Oh, Daddy
My
jumped me.
goddamn Switch updated and I haven't saved since before I battled Lieutenant Surge.
Oh,
Fuck, I lost like an hour of progress.
Well,
Oh well. So, what else are you talking about? You're talking some random shit. I mean,
Other games
don't
came out
fucking
this
snap
week.
shit.
Games came out this
Yeah,
week.
Fallout 76 is a fucking flop. Everybody knew it. Here we go. Not a flop in terms of sales, in terms of content and performance. Every time I've seen somebody stream it, they look bored.
I didn't say I wouldn't say we knew it was going to be a flop. I mean,
I did.
you did not.
I did
We
think
were-
it. I
we were
said
riding the hype train like we were going to play
I said this game is going to be broken as shit upon release.
That's
I
every
said
Bethesda's game,
Yeah.
though.
I still feel like
How
Skyrim. Skyrim day one, I started the game and I was able to play 8 hours straight without losing a save or glitching out and
Well,
not
you
being able to
lucked
play.
out then.
And
'cause
that
I
wasn't
did.
that wasn't online.
And there's bugs in every game, but Fallout 76 is just a fundamentally flawed game.
And it's going to take time for me to even be interested.
The thing
so-
that's broken about that game is VATS. It's like it doesn't work in a multiplayer game.
No,
That's
you
the
can't.
big thing.
You can't make that work.
It's weird, retarded thing. I'm locked on to someone in VATS, but it's all real time, so you're like running around trying to like shoot people.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. And Fallout's kind of a shooter, so it's like now you're doing everything real time, so it's like you lose out a little bit on that to add more people in there so you could play with other people. But it's a Fallout game.
You know what's going to be a more controversial move for gaming that people aren't going to like, but I'm going to be so happy for?
EMPs.
Since Chad wasn't here for it the other week when we did it, I have another prediction for a DLC character for Smash Brothers. Just thinking about it.
As I said, do you already know it, or you just guess?
I'm just guessing, just thinking about it. It's based off what a developer said recently. They haven't ruled out a port of it. It's one of the biggest games coming out. Came out in 2016. Fully expect to see Tracer be in Smash Brothers. If Overwatch comes to Switch next year, Blizzard and Nintendo are really close right now. I could see like an Overwatch hero being in it. I guarantee it'll be Tracer. She's the poster child.
Wrecking Ball.
You think Hammond would make it in?
It's a cute little hamster. That's evil.
It doesn't matter. She's the mascot, more or less, like,
I
on the
know.
covers of all the physical editions.
That's how I was like, just looking at it, and literally it's because like Jeff Kaplan said, like they haven't ruled it out yet, and it's kind of like a tease, and so, now their servers are paid online, so their online's better. So, I don't know. I was thinking about it. I just know we all named. If you can think of 5 characters, or not just 5, but they're having 5 DLC characters. Do you have any that you want to predict? Because we all did some, and even Chris did some. But I don't think he did 5.
as likely or wishful.
Either or.
What you wish were
Whatever
likely.
you want, really.
You
You can do realistic or you can do wish.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, 5 feels like a tall order, right?
Well,
Yeah,
like
on the spot is tall order.
Like my list consisted of. Do I still have it? Like Gino. Well, actually,
Mad Max.
Mine was the
No.
Mine was the Joker.
I had Zero, Sephiroth, Faye, Shadow, and then Chrono.
Okay. I could probably see Sephiroth if we're just gonna go and pull another Final Fantasy representative, but
Well,
I didn't say I want it.
I was like Sephiroth or
I can see
Kefka is like a Square villain.
I feel like if I said if Square's going to get another rep, it's going to be from another series. Dragon Quest is really popular. I could see a Dragon Quest main character getting in. And also I said Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I could see getting in just because he's been really
Yeah.
popular. And that also, since like Nintendo's deciding these characters, and there's already rumors of Kingdom Hearts 3 and all the rest getting ports over to the Switch, that if that's happening next year, then that's an obvious, like, boom. They could announce that in a direct, be like, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 coming to Switch, and then, then they'll say 2020 it's coming, but, Sora in his Kingdom Hearts 3 form is coming to Switch, Smash. Which I'd be cool with.
I could see that.
Because the thing about the DLC is before they announced this after we made our list. Basically, like Sakurai said, Nintendo made the list of characters and he selected the ones that he thought they could make cool fighters out of. So it could be just a bunch of stuff like cross promotion stuff. Like I'm fully predicting, and I'm not gonna like it when the new Fire Emblem main character gets in because Fire Emblem's already overrepresented as it is.
What about a rabbit?
I mean, if I could
Could
see
they
it.
put that in Smash?
as a character.
People were getting
Yeah.
pissed that might actually happen, but the thing is,
Look at Piranha Plant.
now that
Anything's
it's
possible.
well, now that it's DLC, but Sakurai said the development plan was finalized in December 2015. So unless the game was in development by Nintendo at the time, probably wasn't in their mind.
At least for fighter wise.
Yeah, like pretty much he decided they just looked at designs of Incineroar and he wanted to make a pro wrestler Pokemon. So they started working on Incineroar before they even really knew his moveset.
Something I would
Same thing
want
with Greninja.
is characters that I would probably want in. Not necessarily Echo Fighters, but just other representatives from series I don't think have gotten enough time in the game. I would want someone from the Mother franchise hopping in, possibly Jeff from the original.
Not Nintendo?
Not Nintendo. I don't think he's different enough from
Yeah,
this.
he's not.
And we already have Lucas, who is pretty much his Echo Fighter.
Falco, yeah, Wolf.
So I would want to see that. From Super Mario RPG, I'd want to see Malo.
Not Gino?
Gino, he said earlier, and I agree with,
Did
but
we
if
say-
we were bringing them both,
We mentioned him, but it's
he's literally a flexible character. I would like to see.
Does he
like,
flex a
he's
lot?
got we're not getting
His
the
body,
the
like-
arms character.
Yeah.
He's
Malo
like
could
paper?
fill that role.
no, his arms sort of like stretch, and he's kind of like a cloud person.
Yeah, he's
Uh,
a cloud character.
and he also
wears
uses magic, so he'd be
wears
sort of
pants,
a
it's
hybrid.
cool.
Well, I think a good Smash character to get in, when like Arms came out, I didn't want what's his fucking name, Springman to get in.
Yeah.
I want Twintel or Ming Ming, or anybody not the main character or Ribbon Girl. Like Helix could get in, be cool. Like this amorphous blob guy, be cool with that.
Twintel got that ass.
Yeah, that's why I want Twintel.
There you go. That's
She'd
That's
rival
fine.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, she would.
um
And potentially Samus, but
Yeah, the Samus's ass got nerfed in this game.
yeah, it's so sad. Press
What
F.
about Skull Kid?
I mean, he's a
Yeah.
assist trophy, so that's fine, I guess. I mean, I wanted him to be playable, but that's fine.
Well,
And
I always
same
said
with
this beat.
same with Isaac.
Yeah.
I think that was I think that's just a huge smack in the face.
Yeah, you skip out on him for one game, then boom. If there were to be another Legend of Zelda character, I'd want Impa. Impa based off, she could be like Hyrule Warriors because she got a ton of moves from there. But the thing is, could you make her different enough from Sheik? And I think yes, because she'd use a great sword, like something like that.
As far as 5, though, I agree with Sora hopping in. That was going to be someone I listed as possible, not something I
Yeah,
necessarily.
yeah, it's your like your wish. It doesn't mean like really. It's not like if you make this list and the like DLC comes out and you're 0 for 5, whatever. Fucking yeah, Chad, dumb shit. Like it's like really, it's like you're 5. If you were Sakurai, and you got to. I mean, not even that. Just like what would you think would put in? Because if you were Sakurai, you can't think about just what you'd want. You'd have to do like, well, obviously you can do what you want, but then it's like do what you can to please the fans.
I think
Because
it's possible they could pull another Final Fantasy character. I mean, they're like another, like from another game, not just from 7.
We're just thinking like Square in general.
Yeah. Man.
I would say they could pull something from like the Enix side, but they probably won't do that.
Squeenie.
all that matters is we're all going to be pissed when Banjo doesn't get in and Steve from
Yes,
Minecraft
man.
gets in.
I'm not.
Steve from Minecraft. I'm
It's
so
going to happen.
upset.
It's going to fucking happen. Like, you can't say... And Raid was mad, but it's like, can you argue if, like, Smash Bros. Is a series celebrating, like, video games? There's at least got to be a Minecraft stage. Like,
Yeah.
Minecraft is the biggest
the
game
most
now. Like,
popular, most sold game ever.
so it's like, you know, it's fitting. It's going to suck when it happens, like, because I'm not a
Imagine
huge...
fighting to that music. Oh man. You could see Steve Banjo not getting in like
would
that.
be
Just
heartbreaking.
it is that just ruins it because I wish he was in the N64 game. It just made sense at the time. Like they came out
They
not
wanted
too far
to.
apart from each other. I know.
Yeah. He originally was supposed to, him and James Bond were rumored to.
I know. Pierce Brosnan model James Bond
Would've been
and
so
Smash been fucking
I would
hilarious.
just
just see him
imagine-
run
he-
across the stage.
He would have been the hardest character to come back, like, for the everyone is here. Because you imagine that they got to get the Pierce Brosnan.
He gotta get his look like his
His HD version. Like, you can't just have, like, the old shitty rare model.
you
of-
could. It could be a skin on it, but
I mean, you could, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they have to.
the model that has no fingers.
Yeah.
Right? In that game, they don't have fingers. They hold the guns on the palm of their hand with closed fists. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, man. Too much time spent in GoldenEye. Joanna Dark. If we're
Perfect Dark.
from Perfect Dark. If it's possible at all to bring GoldenEye James Bond, Joanna Dark doesn't have a real world likeness, I think is very easy for her to get in because they can just use her character
It's
model.
called Scarlett Johansson.
No, there wasn't a perfect Dark movie. Did
No,
I
I'm
miss
just saying
this?
she could play it now. That they would probably pick her.
Yeah,
But
you're probably right. I'm just saying she doesn't have a real world
her
likeness.
or the girl from
Rubble Rousers.
Resident Evils. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Mila Djokovic.
I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
has a real world likeness. They gotta deal with that.
Why are y'all casting the perfect Dark movie? Right?
We can make it, John.
He is. I just said I would
Justin,
want
we can
Joanna
make
Dark.
it. We got funding over here. We got ideas over here. I never played the game, but we got ideas over here.
If it was issues with movie rights and they can't for whatever reason port that character in just because of that, Joanna had no movie.
Yeah.
So, Microsoft did get a hold of her later for Perfect Dark Zero, so that could be an issue. But fucking Minecraft Steve can get in. I don't see why not.
Because I think Microsoft owns them now, right? So it's
Yeah.
probably easier. For like this major property, they probably give up more easily.
Another character, maybe Conquer. I mean, we're already bringing
I always
Banjo
thought
in this
Glover.
theoretical list here. I think Glover would be funny. It would be so left field. No one would expect that because that game was not loved.
Glover versus Master Hand.
It was not. That would be funny. I thought about that when I was younger. I was like, is Master Hand just
His
like,
daddy.
Yeah, is it Glover's daddy? Because I hadn't played Glover all the way through yet. I didn't know the plot. Playing it now, it's not a good plot. It's a wizard loses his hands. Okay? His hands start fighting each other. That's it.
What?
That's Glover.
Yeah.
We need to play that.
No.
We need to get him drunk and him play it.
Lord hell no.
It's so bad.
I mean,
Tyler never gets drunk.
Oh. I just feel for anyone else who experienced what I experienced in that game. Make it all the way to the end just to have the ball bug out and you can't jump to it and it gets stuck above you. It just hurt my heart.
You have a heart.
I rented that game. Just take it back. Oh.
I wish Pokemon had an autosave function. Fuck. So there's your 5. I'll repeat them now. Crash Nebula,
From Fairly Odd Parents.
Perfect Dark, Gohan,
To be Goku.
Teen Gohan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for some reason, Chad, a controversial move said if PD Piranha can get in, he wants a playable Hyrulean shield.
And Guile. Only crouching though. He can't stand in the game. He just does low kicks. He just.
I got another out there, one that's going to really make John mad.
I named a lot of rare characters.
I mean, that's the franchise you want to see get represented.
It has a total lack of representation in my eyes.
I want Uga represented. I want a UGA football player.
Oh, I thought you were like referring to Uga like the caveman.
No. No.
I thought you were doing Uga like from Banjo. Like Uga.
I thought I was going for what I said.
Or Uggs. If you want the brand Uggs boots.
Of all colleges
represented.
they sell out, that's the one they sell out to the masses.
Go Dogs!
Soccer, I guess.
Go Dogs! The whole state of Georgia. Woo! Yeah!
But we can't beat Alabama in
We
football.
finally in it, boys!
Kings of the SEC East.
It happens for some reason. The governor shoots themselves. They're so excited.
Dude, Brian kills himself. That's the best possible future for all parties involved.
Woo! Sakurai does it too. Everybody's dead. It's what they
It
want.
really is.
I
the
told you
last
it's my
night.
final game.
No.
And they film it and put it in the game somehow.
Dude, what if like fucking Marty McFly came in there? Like, what if they really threw it? Like, you never expected
Marty! Doc! He's got a hoverboard. Doc!
His
Peter
John just to
Griffin.
play Johnny Be Good.
What was that what was that game that they used to play on the computers in class? It was like
Soldier
Mugen.
Fortune?
No, Mugen.
Yeah,
what's
Mugen,
it? Just the mashups there. It's just fulfilled what I'd want to see out of a joke roster.
King Julian from Madagascar
Versus
Master Chief. Like, this lemur.
I like to.
We were talking about that literally for a couple years there. That lemur made I Like to Move it relevant again.
Yeah.
Like, it was,
Yep.
Freaking ring-tailed lemon, wasn't it?
I gotta stand up for a second to announce that this is my final episode of On the Off Topic.
Only on 20?
Yeah, I realized that.
This is your podcast!
I know, and I'm moving on. Who wants to be the leader?
I thought you said something about when we get to 100, somebody does something or another.
Yeah, John's gonna, what'd I say?
I make it to 100? Fuck!
You gotta do 50 solos. Yeah, I'm not coming here for 50 episodes.
So
You better do 30-minute sessions a night. Something.
Knock him out 5
I've actually joined Rooster Teeth. Travis got me the hookup.
Oh, shit.
So
Where's Travis?
I'm out of here.
All right.
Where's Travis?
Travis.
Touchdown?
Travis, get your goo.
You remember when you played for Cloud9?
Do you remember when you died?
This is a good time.
So for the final topic. Let's go around the table and describe the scenario in which that person's dead. How do you react? How do we move on?
All right. You name a person? That's how we're doing it?
Hey.
No, I was going to do the table. Tyler just named your dog. Like,
Yeah, fuck off, Tyler. My dog is great.
You claim it's a person. What happens when
I was
she's a
sitting
great
around the
person?
table. Tyler wants to know how you would react if your dog died. Like, how would you react if Kita died?
Okay.
How would you react?
Heartless asshole.
That's me for most things, honestly.
For what?
We knew it. We knew it.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to get at.
All right, so John dies. How, Tyler?
Oh, I hope I'm in that will.
That's why Tyler invites you to trivia, John. He's trying to weasel his way in there. John leaves in his will the shit you left in my fridge.
I'm
Get
fine
out.
with that. I got something out of him.
That's your
space.
shit. Chris is gonna have to awkwardly call you. Can you come, get your stuff out, Tyler?
Come on.
You got it.
All right. So, how would you react if John died, Chad?
I don't really know,
I'm
John.
gonna be sad. You know I'm emotional.
Yeah, you bitch.
You know
What if he
I'm
died
emotional.
the day before the secret he let out arrives? Would you feel like that's just desserts?
I guess. God.
You would say that at his funeral? I think it's, fitting that this happened.
I think you'll all agree with me.
That is literally how you make somebody else's funeral all about you.
Yep.
Like, how would I react if John died?
John and I had been through good and bad. That's how I'm going to start. Mostly bad.
I'd probably walk up there and be like, damn. Who'd have thunk it? Caught with his dick in a deep fryer. John.
Isn't that how I died?
You started frying and you kept falling in further and you kept getting more and more
What?
deep fried.
How would you feel, all right, at his funeral, we all get a chance to speak. Tyler's going to omit that. He's not going to speak, we know. But you and I get a chance to, and I know what you're going to talk about. And I get up there and I talk about your life story with John as me. I said, John and I used to work together. John and I made popcorn. We swept. We gave out
cried.
concessions. We joked. We cried.
He threatened people with hammers.
Back when
I didn't threaten people. I threatened them to hit me with the hammer. They're so pissed at me.
back
They
when he was
wouldn't
having
do
a
it.
hard time in school, I would give him a ride to and from Georgia Tech every day.
I had just got my learners. It was illegal what I was doing.
I helped him with his labs. He helped me with my real labs. I had dogs at the time. He was a trainer. His family is fucking confused. Yeah, none of this is accurate.
John
Yeah.
seek the help of a teenager to get through college.
Ooh, boy. Not a good one at that.
Yeah.
My math scores would prove that.
So, okay, now, Chad is dead. John, how do you react?
How?
Yeah,
Is this pre or post event?
I don't know. He dies today.
Today?
Yeah. Bop! Like gunshot.
Man, when is he gonna get this
Yeah,
shit out of my house?
I get shot in your yard.
In my yard?
Yeah, I get shot in your yard.
Oh,
maybe.
well then
That sounds like a pain in the ass
personally
for you.
feel responsible and I guess I have to
Because he's
help
the one who
raise
pulled
the
the gun.
kid.
I'm gonna raise my son.
John's
You have
gonna
a
raise
son?
a bun.
All right.
So, hold on.
Well,
So, really, you would feel partial if he was killed on your... Dude, that's... Get off. If you ever get into a gunfight with somebody, get in a car and drive to John's yard. You drive from Perry all the way to
Hold
here.
on, I need to die in this.
John, there was someone here.
Allie's trying to rush you to the hospital. Baby, there's no time. I'm not going to make it. If you want Junior to have a good life, take me to John's
hold
yard.
on. No.
Just Allie.
Maybe I'm not gonna make it. If you want to get some Starbucks on the way, that's fine.
That's fine.
So, alright. How would I react if Chad died? I'd probably get up there and talk about that time he tried to get me to join ROTC. And
Did I? I don't remember that.
I joined for like a
Wait,
day.
wait, you said yeah. What do you mean? He said yeah.
I said yeah.
Oh, I thought John did. I was like, what do you mean?
John wouldn't know
I
that.
thought John was like, yeah.
I'd be like, shit, dude, like, Chad.
Gunner loved you.
Dude,
One
he
day.
did, yeah, he really is
He
impressed. I remember that
loved you.
joke. Gunner was so impressed. I climbed up the ranks in
He was
one
there
day.
for 2 days. 2 days. He said, I don't like this class anymore.
I didn't want to cut my hair. Like,
Yeah.
So I'd be like, man, Chad, damn, wow. Dude, I'd probably do the default dance. Like, I'd get nervous.
Before it was made.
I'd just get up there and and I want your spirit to look from down on high.
Are you taking selfies or pics of me?
I'm just checking myself.
No, you're taking selfies. Stop.
I didn't even snap the photo. I'm just looking.
I mean, he is the selfie in the group.
And then after that, I assumed it'd be like some awkward situation where nobody knows. And I'd assume I had a slot to fill. Like, it's an hour and I still have 4 minutes to go. So I just ramble on. I'd open up the casket and say, "Oh God!" Like,
Oh, he did.
I didn't know there'd be a body in there. Fuck.
Whoever is there, like whoever's running it, they try to take the mic from you. Like it's fine. It's
No,
fine.
this is fun. I pick your corpse up, make you floss.
Everybody knows Chad loved this.
He's faking it. See?
I hear your bones break.
Boo! He's in the audience.
This
Boo!
flossing sucks.
Tyler's fucking hassling me.
Boo.
Oh,
I figured me and Reed would go up there. We'd do like a dual speech.
there's Christmas tree parts in here.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
There's
right.
one.
Tyler dies.
Tyler dies.
All three of
one
our
cares.
perspectives.
Wait, you never said no. You never said what would happen if Chad died.
He died.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? How do you react?
I say he did.
I mean, I go to the funeral, pay respects and all that, but
He
gone.
used an excuse to drink.
Would you think? Would you be like, man?
That's an excuse for anything.
He's
you know?
gonna take a pic.
Your old roommate.
Pour one out for my homie. Like,
Exactly. He's gonna snap
Yeah.
it. And, yep.
that's it.
Chad, press F.
In memoriam. Like
That's all you get is a snapshot story.
his hair doesn't even look that good that day.
I'm not taking a selfie doing this.
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
you
It's
will.
Snapchat
Yes,
story.
you will. Sad selfie.
You like pouring it out like this or something on your shirt. I don't know.
I didn't like this shirt anyways.
It was my shirt.
It was your old Kroger shirt.
Oh, dude, what if your funeral, like me, John, Reed, Tyler, like all your friends, like Tyler Beanie, we're all wearing fucking flannel and t-shirts underneath. We lower you down, and that's
No, you go buy those flannels with writing on the back because you knew how much I hated it.
John,
Just
where's your
fight me.
2008? Yeah, with the fucking
That's a stark ass.
Dragon Con, yeah. Jack, why don't you get you one of those?
Yeah, you gonna wear my 2008 hoodie?
I wouldn't fit in it.
Like, what if it really does, like, Angel gets up there while I'm doing the default dance because she sees I'm nervous. She does it with me. Everybody in your funeral's doing the default dance.
If these kids just jumped up while this is going on and started doing it with you.
Did you see
It'd be a fucking mockery.
the meme going around on 9/11 where people were posting on their
Oh, yeah.
Facebooks for kids
To do the default
saying that
dance.
during the moment of silence during 9/11, go ahead and hit that default dance to show
Yeah, I
your
saw
support.
that one. And some kids actually did.
Some kids actually did.
Yeah, they
it.
got sent to the principal's office or expelled for a few days.
Yep.
Now, if Tyler were to die, Reed has already said... we already said that we're going to... I made the joke that Reed's going to
By the
come
sound
with
of
it.
my
Reed's going to make a
ashes.
speech about how you and him have been in a loving relationship for the past 14 years.
Yep.
And just never gone public with it. So there's
I think
that.
it's
I think
my time
I would
to
also
tell.
get up there and say the same thing. And I'd want us all to say it like Tyler was a
He
fucking
was not monogamous.
gay player. Like...
Now
or
you
we're
all
just throwing
know.
you around the group. Like, that's like you're a little slut.
I once met Tyler. He was
At a
underneath a
brothel.
bridge, and
He needed beer.
Sucking up
He-
a couple of pygmy children.
he was out of it. And I saw it fit to help him, so I gave him.
Thought true fit.
I gave him the deed to my house, and he burned it, and we lost that house.
Burning the deed
Yeah.
burns the house.
What about you, John? If Tyler
like hot
dies,
dogs.
what are you gonna do with the shit in your fridge?
pour it out.
Leave it in a box in your neighbor's yard.
Or pour it in his coffin, like, here,
Oh my god.
drink up.
Some people leave a rose of flowers.
This what he
John
wants.
sogs the body.
He wouldn't want it to go to waste. He wants to drink it.
Down
For
at
the
the funeral,
afterlife.
too. He's like, everyone's around. He's just blood.
And then I light it on fire.
Little do we didn't know, John.
He's a Viking.
John's gonna leave a couple beers in there, and Tyler's gonna get buried. And it's been all a game plan. Tyler just wanted to get away from everybody. He's gonna wake up.
We're like buried.
John,
We just
these
hear
are warm.
We just hear the bottle. What? Is he alive in there? Keep burying his head.
That's how you bait out if Tyler's dead or not. Give him a craft beer.
Will he open it?
Tyler would have loved this. 9.5%.
Woo!
His heart beats. For some reason, he's still hooked up to a heart monitor.
13% ale,
14,
beet beer
14% L1 gate.
with
It's
a
a
macaroni
by
and cheese
D9.
infusion.
Macaroni and cheese.
There, I wouldn't doubt it for some of these
You would
companies.
drink it.
Sour out of macaroni?
Yeah.
Now, what would you do if Tyler
You
died?
can't say that with all the drinks you've had. You can't.
I can.
You cannot.
Macaroni just sounds bad for a sour.
All the drinks that you have sound bad for a drink. Macaroni is not that exotic compared to the things
It
you drink.
is. You would
There's
not
no
believe.
way.
Does pasta have a taste? Like it's like recognized?
Macaroni and cheese. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be
okay.
It's like
cheesy.
canned bread.
You open it. It's got little floating macaroni shells in it.
Now, we don't have to go over the scenario in which case I die, because the future's now.
No.